After Disney kept making remakes from old animated films to live action films and sequels, we finally get an original film that's not Pixar, Raya and the Last Dragon. This film is getting some pretty great reviews, so I was cautiously optimistic. What I think about it? Well, let's talk about it.
People never see eye to eye.
So before I give you guys my thoughts on Raya the Last Dragon, let me know what you guys think of this film. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you planning on seeing it? Let us know my thoughts. So let's get into my opinion. This movie is the definition of fine. It's literally the definition of a film that I think is okay, that has some good sequences, has some bad sequences, and overall it kind of levels out to being an okay experience. The animation, as it normally is with Disney, is fantastic. The voice talent, for the most part, is pretty good. The action sequences are really fun and exciting. The characters are really enjoyable and really interesting and fun and charming, even though we don't really know a lot about them, but we'll get to that more later on in the video. And also, the world of this film is really interesting. The different tribes and different dragons and stuff was really unique, except when you actually meet a dragon, which again we'll get into in a second. Also, the score is just immaculate. The score is definitely the best part of this film. It's just such a great on score. It's just epic and really exciting for a lot of points of this film. And the film is competently made, competently directed, and it goes in a pretty brisk pace. There's never a moment that feels dull or like it drags. And yeah, let's get into what I didn't like. For the most part, I found this film not to be that funny. There's one or two times I found the humor to really nail, and I find it really funny. But for the most part, a lot of times the humor just doesn't work. It falls flat, and also there's a lot of modern talking in this film. I would love to get intrigued into this kind of old mythical area about dragons, and I would until they started mentioning kind of modern words like dragon nerds and all that stuff, and it kind of really took me out of the experience. And also, the main dragon that Raya comes on with the adventure, I just found to be the definition of annoying, cringe, and overall a stupid, annoying character. And I don't know how people are going to think about this character. Me personally, I hated it. I hated this character with a fiery passion. I found her annoying. I found her pretentious. I found the design to be stupid, the choices she makes to be dumb, and I did not find the overall emotional impact of this film to be emotional. I just kind of sat there, just kind of be like, well, that is her fault, and I just found this character just to be so annoying, so just dumb. I think this film would have been a lot better if they would have made this character more likable, and they're trying to make her fun, witty, fast talking, funny, but I found her to be so annoying and just not a good character. And just every single scene that she's in, which she's in a lot because she's one of the main characters, I just found it to be so annoying. I found it to be so grating, just an annoying character. I'm sorry if you like this character, and if you do, more power to you. I just found this character to be so annoying. And also, there's not enough rival built between Raya and her rival in this film. They're just kind of, in the opening of the film, we understand why they're rivals. They kind of conflict for a minute, fight for a couple of scenes, and eventually they end up teaming up together at the end. Yay, there's not enough conflict building throughout this film, and I would love to know more. And also, there's too many characters in this film. Yes, I understand why they need so many characters so the ending can work, and it is a strong ending, but there's just so many characters where you like them, you like all these characters, besides, a certain dragon, but I digress. But you don't really know anything about these characters. They're kind of stale and hollow. Even our main character, Raya, you don't know much about, because this film has to keep on going to keep the pacing. And also, there's a lot of really cool settings in this film that we kind of just skimp over, again, to keep the pacing moving and to keep this being a fast, brisk paced film. Overall, Raya and the Last Dragon I find to be a thoroughly average Disney film with great animation, really fun characters, and really entertaining action, but I found the story to be predictable and the message to just be hammering over the head and not subtle in any sense of the word. I feel like if we got to know a bit more of the characters, if they slow down and we got to learn more about this world and get used to the setting and they made the main dragon not so freaking annoying and made the message more subtle, I feel like we would have got a much better film. But overall, I'll give Raya and the Last Dragon a B-. I think it's a very competently made, adequately bland film, and I think that's the best way I can describe this film. It's pretty bland. So those are my thoughts on Raya and the Last Dragon. What do you think of this film? I'd love to know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you planning on seeing it? Is this better than some of the other original Disney films? I would love to know all your thoughts. If you like, hit the like button and subscribe and the post notification bell so that's when I'll notifications. Checking my podcast that I do every other Tuesday with a friend of mine. It's called the Movie View Podcast. And you can check out my Instagram at GeneralDaniel77. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. General out.